Hi guys! I missed you guys. I've been gone since Friday. Friday morning we left to go on a ski trip to Tahoe, and some of you guys asked, I know Sarah asked where I was. I was in Incline Village and I went and snowboarded at Diamond Peak the first day and then skied, got back on my skis on Sunday at North Star, and that was really fun. I did notice a big change. I remember telling you that the last time I snowboarded, I was like 20 pounds heavier, and I noticed a huge difference. I felt like I was moving down the mountain smoother than last time, and I also felt like when I did fall down, I didn't feel like I was very hurt, like last time I'd fallen, I'd be like, I'm never getting up, I can't do it, but this time around I'd fall, get right back up. It was easy for me to get myself back up. And for those of you who have snowboarded before, if you're trying to get up from your butt, it's a little bit difficult. You have to really use your stomach muscles or whatever, otherwise you flip over and you're on your knees and it's easier to get up. But I did get up from the lying back position a few times with ease. So that was great, because now you guys know that when you do finally lose the weight, you can easily do stuff like that, and it's super fun. And also, I've recovered a lot quicker. Last time it took me literally a month before I felt like I was recovered. But this time around, I feel pretty good. I mean, I feel sore like I worked out. I feel sore right here because of falling. I would use my hands to save me. And I also always when I fall backwards, I always get a whiplash where it gets really tight, my muscle right here, but it's already down. So, I don't know. I'm just more fit, I guess, and my body recovers quicker. We're more healthy, so yeah, we bounce back quicker. So something to know for you guys when you're finally down to that low weight, that it's not such a big deal. You can go snowboarding and crash all day long and feel good 2 days after. At least that's how I feel. I feel like a kid or something, how they could just bounce back so quick. And I have a lot of energy. After we went snowboarding, I did a lesson that day, a turning lesson that day, so I didn't feel like I really went all out into the actual workout of it, like the actual exercise part of the snowboarding, because we were going pretty slow doing toe turns. So I didn't feel like I burned so much. I didn't feel my heart beating fast during the whole time out that day. So, but by the time we got home, we were starving because we rushed out of the house. We didn't eat lunch or anything. So by the time we got home, everyone was pretty much starving. And it was my husband's birthday dinner. His birthday was a couple weeks ago, but we always go to Tahoe for their birthdays because they're twins. So it was huge. It was 23 of us, and there were 2 ribeye roasts and a bunch of sides. So that night I did pretty good because there was ribeye. So I had ribeye, and then I had, broccoli, and I didn't have any rice. So I did pretty good that night. I didn't bring my scale because I had a pack for 3 kids and me, and scale was not on my mind. Plus, I wanted to have fun. I didn't want to have to look at the scale every day. And then Sunday, the breakfast was when it first started. I had a tortilla, a corn tortilla. And it was this really good, my sister-in-law bought this really fancy organic corn tortilla thing, and it was slamming. So I had one of those, and I had a sourdough toast. So that was, and I figured, I'm going to ski all day, and when I ski, I go, blues and black diamonds, so I figured I was going to get an exercise. And I had eggs and bacon. Went out all day skiing. It was so much fun skiing because I'm a pretty good skier, so it made it more fun for me. And then the kids got to snowboard and ski also, so that was really exciting. We were at North Star, first of all, and once you get off the lifts, they're known for their French crepes. There's these stands. I don't know if you guys have ever been there, but and there's like French crepes and Belgian waffles, and they just like, this aroma is just all over the whole bottom side of the mountain. And my best friend was like, I'm getting a waffle. What about you? And the servings aren't big. They give you like half the waffle, but Belgian waffles are like, really thick. And they're like caramelized something on top. I'm like, I want one of those. I'm not missing out on that. Got home, and since this was like the last night where everyone was going to be there, my mother-in-law was home, and she wanted to make it easy since the night before was like this elaborate dinner. And she cooked a hunkin' pot, of spaghetti. And I'm just thinking, what? It was like spaghetti and garlic bread. And that was it. It was spaghetti and meatballs. So I'm like, you know what? I had a great workout. I'm having spaghetti. And I had actually had 2 servings of spaghetti. And I wasn't going to worry about it. Besides eating the carbs, another problem was that I didn't get a lot of my liquids in, because skiing, it's really hard to stop and get a drink. And I don't like carrying a backpack full of water. So I didn't drink all day while skiing or snowboarding. So by the time I got home, I was trying to play catch up, and it was just too hard to do that, especially when you start eating carbs. First of all, I'm not supposed to be eating carbs right now, but when you're eating carbs, you feel so full, and I felt so full when I ate that spaghetti. I was almost going to throw up. Like last night, even when I got home, I felt really nauseous from the whole 2 days of just eating little to no carbs on the first day, and then spaghetti on the next day. I was just like, I had that nauseating feeling, and I didn't get all my water in. So I tried to drink chamomile tea last night, and I got like a quarter through, and I was like falling asleep while drinking it. So definitely did not get a lot of water this weekend. Now to the stats. Got on the scale this morning, and I was 2.8 over LDW. I'm so glad that it wasn't like 5 pounds over, considering how much spaghetti I ate, And then, I did have curly fries too. Yesterday on the way from Tahoe, we stopped at 50/50 Bar and Grill, which we love, and I had some curly fries. Yeah. So 2.8 over LDW. Needless to say, today is a steak day, and I love steak days. I've also decided, and a lot of you probably think the same, is that I will not get off P3 until I stabilize for at least 2 weeks. So I know P3 is 3 weeks, but I want to stay within the 2 pounds 2 weeks straight, without having to do steak days. If on the second week I screw up and I get over 2 pounds and have to do a steak day, I'm starting over the day after, 2 more weeks. You know what I mean? So that's really going to motivate me to stay on protocol, basically, which is pretty easy when I'm at home. I have one trip coming up during P3, and it's Vegas. So I'm going to Vegas, and I should be fine. I'm going to be with my best friend, and they love to do fine dining, and we got some hookups over there in Vegas, so we're probably going to do a lot of that. And when we do that, it's really easy to stay away from carbs, because their vegetables and stuff like that at those kind of restaurants are wonderful.